a remote for OBS.
I might have to look into that.
But I don't know if it does what you want it to do.
What I want it to do? Like switch stuff quickly?
Best.
Yeah, I have a hard time with that.
Beedly leap, beedly leap, beedly leap.
That's like my only complaint about... Well, I mean, it's not even... It's not like it's a complaint, I guess. It's a complaint in the sense of the way I have everything set up is frustrating. Just intense.
From my face. Can't handle it.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
Alright, we are back, and by popular demand, or by request, we are doing some Guerrilla War, which is another one of my favorite games. Even though
You
Brett
start it
hates
up?
it. Wait, I'm doing it?
I mean, I'm asking you.
Yeah, no, let's go.
No, I never said I hated this game.
I know, I'm just busting your chops.
I like this game.
You're like, what the hell?
I looked it up. It's supposed to be Fidel Castro and Che Guevara.
That's awesome. That's why no one talks about it in the U.S., because we don't like the anti-Americans.
They just they changed the regulations to go to Cuba.
I know, I really wanted to easily go. I mean, you can still go.
You can't, but not for leisure though.
Yeah,
You
not
can't-
directly or
I
something.
heard you can't support any like military government run businesses. So you have to stay at a hotel that's not supporting the government.
Yeah, there's all these like crazy restrictions on it. Although I did hear that I read somewhere that if you take a trip to like another country, like you should get that. Like Mexico, for example, and then you just go over to Cuba from there, there's like no troubles. It's only like directly from America, I think.
Yeah, but what? But I mean, it was like $300 to.
Yeah,
From
no. It stinks. I've always wanted to go. I've never been to Cuba.
I would like to go to Cuba as well.
You got that spread. I always like that gun, that for some reason.
This is what it looks like when I go to the bathroom.
Spread.
It just sprays out all over the place.
I always thought that these missiles that you shoot look like either hot dogs or like those like long balloons that you make animal art out of.
Yes.
Or balloon art out of.
This game is kind of out of control with some of the
I just love the art.
explosions are out of control.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely... I feel like I should put a disclaimer up. Like, if you have epilepsy, please be careful watching our stream.
They kind of seems like they don't warn people about potential for seizures and stuff anymore.
No.
It was a big thing back in the day. They look like you ever see the hot dog bubble gum?
Yeah.
That's what it looks
I know
like.
what you're talking about. Sometimes it looks like Bazooka Joe, too, but it's like a little bit too dark. The fact that you told me that these are supposed to be Che Guevara. Wow, I failed at that.
You got it.
And Fidel Castro
Che
nailed
Guevara.
it. Che Guevara. It sheds a whole new light on this game to me. It's like you're fighting for freedom, but you end up shooting prisoners all the time. So you commit horrible atrocities.
I don't know much
I don't
about
know.
the Che Guevara and
Yeah, I guess I'm ignorant to it, so I probably shouldn't talk about it. To be like, ooh, you're spreading misinformation.
half-truths.
I seek the truth.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I always feel weird because I feel like those dudes aren't wearing any pants. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're prisoners.
Oh my god, give me the fire. Best gun in the game. Just destruction. This is such a great, like, I don't know. To me, it's like such a great game. Like, it's such a great game if you're like a kid.
Oh man, you just sacrificed a whole.
It's For the glory of
Brigade.
the Empire.
Whoop, I just did too.
I am destroying this guy.
Sorry.
I like how he just stands there with a scowl on his
I
face.
don't know many bulletproof vests are gonna take
Missiles or cannonballs to the face. Oh no. You know a game's good when the sound effects are so powerful that it like covers up other sound effects in the game. Like slowing down. Oh my god. You have successfully landed on the island. Fight to take over the capital. The T is the best, is the other really great gun.
I was actually interested in going to Cuba, and I looked up some stuff. And Canadians have been going there forever. You know?
Yeah.
So they got mad when Americans could come there for a brief moment because it drove the prices up. And so
Am I getting in the
it used
tank?
to be pretty affordable, and I guess now it's...
Get the pig, get the pig. Yeah. Son of a bitch. That was like the first time. No, was the first time I died? It's pretty good for us. See, if you've never played this game before, the reason why it's so much fun is not only because it's just a really great like run and gun, but you also have infinite continues. So by doing that, I find it interesting because you take risks, like you don't care as much.
Yeah.
Ah, you jerk.
Killed the nurse.
You killed both of them. I was gonna rescue and get them sweet points. Shit. Now I'm dying all the time. Say it.
The slowdown is out of control, though.
Yeah.
They just got way too ambitious with everything.
Shit. Didn't we do that last time we recorded this? Kept pressing pause. Damn it. This is another game they need to make a sequel. Guerrilla War 2.
Guerrilla War?
Guerrilla War VR. 2017.
So you shoot the pigs and you're good.
Yeah, you get 1,000 points because you got food. Animal cruelty in this game.
I feel like I should be a little more in touch with the actual story behind all this stuff. They didn't really teach it in school, did they?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know. They don't teach a lot of stuff in school anymore. It's kind of depressing. Shawnee has a question. It's interesting. Since this game is like you're playing a person who eventually takes over a South American country, could this be a prequel to Tropico? You ever play it?
No.
It's actually pretty fun.
Like a game I would like.
Yeah, it's not a BCAT game. Sorry. How do you come back? Just push all the buttons. Somebody doing their shirt laundry. I don't know if the same thing in Jackal is true in this game, where the regular shot is worth it. That literally makes my eye, like, I have to squint when I look at the screen because of that.
Oops.
If you're gonna pick a genre of music to play for this instead of the game soundtrack, what would it be? Shit.
I don't know. I mean, to me, I think metal goes pretty well with any kind of run and gun
Yeah.
type game. What would you pick?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a specific artist because I was gonna pick one and then I was like, no, because I always pick them.
Like Metallica?
AC/DC.
Huh?
Oh my god.
That would make you turn the game off.
Such a good music hater. Yes. Fire tank.
I just got upset.
Sick to my stomach. No,
You think people would consider AC/DC good music?
I think it's pretty good music. Come on, man. Thunderstruck. Alright, one song. We were talking about that the other week. We were talking about Ozzy, and you were hating on Ozzy too.
Ozzy sucks.
Harry Mason.
Oh yeah.
Someday, have I ever played that Rick Wakeman CD for you, Journey to the Center of the Earth? Someday I'm gonna have to get it and play it for you, because there's a song on there that Ozzy sang on, and you will make so much fun of it.
Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds really good.
I love it. I think I would go with dubstep for this in the background. Wow! Just explosions everywhere. Maybe that remix that I shared with you about
dubstep anymore, or is that not cool?
Oh, they still do it. I mean, only old creeps like you and I listen to it. I should tell this story. There was one time where we went to a Skrillex concert together, like, you know, just to go check it out or whatever. And we were by far the youngest, we were by far the oldest people in there.
Yeah, I stopped listening to that music after
Immediately, you get that fire. Light it up! Light it up! Oh yeah! Rolling Amsterdam! Yeah, yeah, yeah! And it's like, okay, that was enough streaming for one day. I'm just gonna sit here and turn off the lights. But yeah, we went to go see Skrillex, and we were like, literally, we were standing next to two 14-year-olds, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awkward.
Do you get some kind of special ending if you save all the prisoners?
I don't think so. This game isn't like Metal Slug.
Well, it was made by the same company.
It's true.
Kind of. Maybe not.
We got a Dio for life in our chat. That's what I'm saying. Dio. Black Sabbath Dio is the best.
Dio's good. Dio's great. Even.
Son of a bitch. You can see his stripes, but you know he's mean. Son of a bitch.
I thought he said clean.
There's one. No, you see his smile, but you know he's mean. That's what it is. Viva la revolution. They had to put infinite continues in this game because you die so cheaply.
Yes.
Life is cheap in this game.
Is it a social commentary?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This whole thing is social commentary. They should make a live action version of this game, and they could use the dude from Narcos. You watch that show on Netflix?
No.
You should. It's really good. It's very good. It's about Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a few episodes of it, and I understand everything. I just
Not into it.
not really. I watch YouTube a lot. That's basically what I
Did you like that video I sent to our chat earlier of the remix of Willie Rackham?
do. I didn't look at it yet.
Oh my god, it's so good. You gotta listen to it. I was listening to it in my car, that's how good it was. Hello!
Is it a song?
Yeah.
I kept listening to that Dead Giveaway song.
Taekwondo. Hello, everybody. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, I'm dying the dumbest way as possible.
I don't think the regular machine gun's very strong.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything.
There are some games that they released that seem like they might be spiritual successor type games to this.
Really?
Like
Oh,
Shock
no.
Troopers. Have you played Shock Troopers?
I have not.
It's a Neo Geo game.
Check that out. Yeah.
And it's got the whole thing. It's a top-down run and gun, but it has rotary joysticks. So, you know, it does
Like
that.
Midnight Resistance?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Heavy Barrel.
Yeah. Heba.
Eva.
See, the only problem with the fire gun is it covers up their bullets, so I can never see what the hell's going on. fire. So it looks like after I get some 5-star chili, you know what I'm saying?
What's that? What was the quote from Coaster? Puts more movement in my backside than 5-star chili.
5-star chili. Reminds me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which is rapidly becoming my favorite crappy horror movie. I love this town. This town loves me. Property taxes of everything.
Who did that movie? Anyone?
Toby Hooper.
What other stuff did he do?
Didn't he do Land of the Dead? Or Dawn of the Dead? Did he do both of them? Yeah, he did all of the dead ones. 2 bosses. Cheat moves. You see that hack that I did? Do you think this level, like this level boss was kind of a joke? It was like, how many times can we make them keep going?
Explosions. You just...
Explosion.net.
Kind of messed up. He raises his hand and I just shoot him.
Just blast him anyway. Eat it.
These bricks look like almond joys.
They do. I feel like the sandbags that you blow up. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I guess that's what they are.
I think they look like Tootsie Rolls that you smash down with your phone. You know, everybody does that. Sweet extra lives, bro.
Man, I'm killing so many prisoners.
They should have a thing where it tracks it, like how many prisoners you murder. And it tells whether or not you're going to be like a benevolent leader or a ruthless dictator.
Spoilers.
I still haven't figured out what the bee does. That bee power up? I don't know. Like, you know you have infinite lives, so it doesn't really matter, but it still pisses you off when you die.
Do you, have you ever played Iron Tank?
Yeah, but I'm not very good at it. I mean, I played it a long time ago.
Spiritual successor to it?
I would say so. I think it's in the same vein. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but...
Definitely share some sound effects.
Yes. I'm using the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, like the tanks die immediately.
I knew that was coming and I still fell
Son
for
of a
it.
bitch. Part of the problem with the game that makes it hard is that there's just so much shit on the screen. Like, I don't know what's what. Just shit flying at me in every direction. Ugh. Getting greedy trying to get the boys. Free my boys. They try to make it like what it would really be like if you by yourself try to take on an army. You know what game I've always wanted to beat, even though the thought of having to do it is nauseating? I've always wanted to beat the first Ikaru Warriors.
Can it be beaten?
You gotta use cheat codes and you can beat it. Murdering.
I'd like to beat at least the first 2 at some point.
Yeah, we should look at those. We got Shawnee checking in. Used to say the prisoners look like Pocahontas when he was a kid.
They do.
I can see that. I just always thought they had no pants on. I just thought it was just weird. It's like, what are they doing to them? What are you guys doing to those prisoners, you freaks? Oh my god, we're both idiots. And I am the king of the idiots.
I need some espresso.
I got a lime boy in my fridge. It's super old. It's been in there for like a year and a half.
You know how many of those I have in
fermented.
my fridge?
How many?
Probably 6.
I know. I'd bring 2, and I'd only drink 1. Stockpiling.
Are
Stockpiling
you
for
off
Destiny
energy
2.
drinks now? Like
I kind of calmed down a lot. I haven't had one in a long time.
why
Like
do
a
you love
real
them so
one.
much?
I don't know. I just like the way they taste. I like the cherry, the Gears of War one because it tastes like a liquid Tootsie Pop.
No.
How can you drink espresso? It's so bitter.
Put a shit ton of cream in. Sugar.
Why don't you just drink half and half straight?
Because I want that zing.
Cut out that middle, man.
I want the zing.
Is this? Yeah, this is the throwing bros. You know, they could make the sequel easy because these guys, you never kill these guys. See ya. Flingins.
Those guys don't look cute.
Oh, and they, like, the game doesn't even mention it. Like, you just got your ass thrown over a mountain. Oop. So how we're doing? We're doing left, right.
Yep. The last one
It must hurt, man. Can you imagine, like, you just get ripped? I gotta get all these. We got one more espresso guy. I'm outnumbered 2-1.
Espresso.
Yeah, is that what you like?
Oh,
Shawnee likes it too.
Cumin coffee. I forgot about that. I need some cafe con leche. I'm putting this game.
Isn't that called lychee? It's Asian.
Cafe con
You ever
leche.
have lychee? I've had it before and I hated it.
Oh, what's wrong?
I don't know, it just tasted gross.
I like it.
There was one time when my best friend Kazoo, he made me a lychee martini. That was rough. Oh yeah, we get to fight another train. So far our theme, that's been our theme, train killers.
Yeah, we gotta beat Roboco.
That's right, Guerrilla Wars. Game sucks. It's not that bad. It's whatever. It's like okay, good not great. Good not great. Look at me. I'm wearing a yellow shirt and a hat.
Wonder which one's Che Guevara and which one's...
I don't know, I always imagine in my mind that Che is the yellow guy.
Girl.
Now we're in the hotel.
I would say that the blue guy is Che Guevara because
Oh, you got it backwards?
the game in Japan is called Guevara. And if you're one player, you probably want to play as him, right?
I guess, yeah. Makes sense. I don't like the launcher. It's got no spread. I need that spread, that sweet spread. People just flying out of the
Those mine look
sewers.
like Chuckles a little bit too.
Yeah.
It's candies.
I guess we need to make a Five Below run. Los Candies. I know this is really mainstream, and you're gonna be like, nah, it's too mainstream for me. Did you ever?
Definitely gonna say that.
I haven't even finished it. Have you ever watched
Way
the?
too mainstream.
Hold on. Have you ever watched the YouTube video or the Jimmy Kimmel skit of when the parents tell the kids they ate their Halloween candy?
I have not.
It's actually really funny. I mean, it's a little different for me now because I have a kid or whatever, but it is really funny. So, Jimmy Kimmel put this thing out where he was like, I want parents to go out and videotape their kids, and I want you to tell them that you ate all their Halloween candy. And like, there's one that just, I don't know, it reminded me of it for a second because you were talking about candy. And it's like a guy, and they're talking and they're speaking in Spanish, and the two, like, he has two girls, and the mom is like, says like in Spanish like he ate all your candies, and whoa, I got that C, I got the crush bomb, and they walk into the room, and the dad is sitting there like on the couch, like all stretched out with his gut hanging out, and he's got all these candy wrappers all over the floor. He just goes, "Oh, those candies," and I don't know why, it just made me crack up.
Is that
I don't even know. I
Spanish?
have no idea, but I don't know. For some reason, it just made me die laughing. Los Candies. It is really funny though, because like all the kids flip out or whatever, except for like the one kid who's like, "Oh, it's okay. I love you. You needed the candy." Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because he wanted a Wii probably or something. Kids know, man. They know the game system. And then there's the one girl who was like ultra dramatic. She's like, "I'm never going trick or treating again." Of course. Even like my little man, Mr. Nate Dog, he's like 14 months and he already knows how to be dramatic. Like he'll come up to you and like, you know, he doesn't know any better, and he's still in the I've put all this stuff in my mouth phase. So he sometimes will like bite you, like not violently or anything, but just like, you know, sinks his teeth in. And if you tell him no, or you like do it in a like corrective way, you're like, "No, don't bite." He just like stops and looks straight up at the sky and goes, "Ah!" "Ah!" for like a minute, and then like you just distract him and then he's like, "Alright, I'm fine." But he's just like, "Oh my god, I've been yelled at."
These houses are weird.
I know, they're all in weird angles.
Trapezoid houses.
Why would you want to live in this city though too? It looks like shit. Everything's all gray. Depressing.
Not everyone gets the luxury of living in America.
That's true. Scenic Winonas. Beautiful New Jersey.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
You should get bonus points for staying alive, staying away from. Like those, you never kill those guys. I don't think.
Do you not ever do?
I don't know. Maybe there's another level where they're back on the train. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think you kill them. So maybe that's what the sequel is. Those guys get away. No game from the early Nintendo days would be complete without a
Sewer level. Alright.
get 1,000 points for killing rats.
You know, it's funny.
Charlie style.
For all the sewer levels I've played in my day, I don't think I've ever been in the sewer.
No, I've never been in the
Actually,
sewer.
I
Well, no,
did.
I've been in the sewer once.
When I was in France, I went to the sewer.
Like the catacombs.
I went to that, but also they had a sewer museum.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's an odd topic, but it is pretty interesting. I mean, you got it, and it's very important.
You got turds, what are you gonna do with them?
Yeah, like we'd all be dead.
Catacombs is awesome. By the way.
Did you make like a metal video while you were down there? You did.
I wanted to steal a bone, but I decided not to. Give me that bone.
You walk out with a
I
skull.
don't want to be that guy.
Sir, you can't take the skulls. No, I walked in with this. This is mine. I bought this the other day, cash money.
After you go to the catacombs, then you start looking it up, and inevitably you land on that story about the girl in, I think it was Czech Republic.
They got lost down there or
They
something?
got lost.
Yeah.
And then you start looking at all the different catacombs that they have.
Look at me, I'm throwing grenades. Out of all the sewers, this seems to be the cleanest one though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of poop.
There's no like green slime or anything. At all the sewer levels you played, which one was the grossest?
I think the Ghostbusters 2 one was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ghostbusters 2 Plus.
Yeah, that one's pretty
It
grody.
had slime everywhere, and
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. Probably smelled like gym socks.
yikes.
Like hot sweat.
Do schools still do gym or no?
I think they do, yeah.
They still do music?
They do. I mean, in most schools. It's probably gonna change soon. You run out of money. I'm gonna get the crush bomb.
Did you have...
Wait for all the guys to show up.
When you were in grade school, did you have music class where you had to sing songs
I did.
from a book and they would play it on the CD player?
We didn't have that. We did it. We had a music teacher that was on a cart. Like no, I mean like she would push the cart, not she was physically on the cart. But she would come in like once a week and we would do music.
See, I had music class, and we would all sit in this big classroom, and it had a really good stereo system, and then they'd give us books, and we'd sing songs together, like,
Sounds fun.
it was...
No, it actually wasn't.
It was really fun, yes. It was very fun. And one time, there was this one song called I Don't Want to Be Your Valentine, something like that, and I was singing it with so much passion, and somebody called me out on it. And I never sung ever again.
That was really funny.
There were some great songs in there. Though.
When I was younger, when I was in elementary school or whatever, I don't know what K does.
Kills everything on the screen.
That's what C does. Son of a bitch! But failing takes me away to some other game that I'm actually good at. I keep trying to finish this elementary school story, and it's been like 20 minutes. Like they would come in and we would sing songs. It was actually the first time I ever got in trouble. We just blew up the whole sewer.
Blowing turds everywhere.
That's how we take the country back over. Gives you that bin slang.
What the fuck's a bin slang?
Remember, it's when you have a turd and you shake it and it slaps the side of the toilet bowl. It was the first time I ever got in trouble. We were singing this song called I think it was called I Think I Hear My Name, and it would go like the music teacher would pick someone, and it would be like, hey, like let's go with Mike. And she would sing, "Hey Mike," and then Mike would respond back and sing, "I think I hear my name, hey Mike, I think I hear it again." And then everyone in the class would sing, "There's someone on the telephone." And then Mike was supposed to say, "If it's not," and he would pick somebody else in the room, like, "If it's not Brett, then I'm not home." And then it would switch over to you. You know what I mean? You follow?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it got to me, and I sang it in a really high-pitched thing, and she got in trouble, got mad at me, and sent me to the principal's office because I made everyone in the room laugh. Because they were like, "Hey, Shaun," I was like, "I think I hear my name." And she was like, "Stop, go to the principal's office." And that was the first time I got in trouble.
You can't even mess around at all.
I know. She's just snapped.
No tolerance.
And I never forgot about it.
What did your mom say?
She was so mad at me. She was like, "You are in so much trouble." And then my dad was like, "How?" He's like, "Hey, seriously, how the hell do you get in trouble in music class?" I was like, "You're an idiot." Those were his exact words. "You're an idiot." Thanks, Dad. I think a lot of music teachers were on carts back in the day, because I know, like me, Shawnee just said that his music teacher was on a cart. I think that was like how it was back in the day. Mobile.
Well, we actually sung songs. It was really fun. We sung, remember that song, "Away to America"?
Yeah.
That song we sung.
I think we need to hear some of it.
It's a great song.
You should sing it right now.
Nope.
Come on, man, get it back. Bring it back.
Maybe you ought to pull it up on YouTube. There's plenty of renditions.
I think you need to sing it. I think you need to get over the singing with gusto.
There's that song, "Hold 'em Joe." Remember that one?
I don't know. I don't remember Old Joe.
"The Donkey Want Water." That one?
Yeah, you're making this shit up.
I think Harry Belafonte did it also.
Me donkey want water. You're just messing with me.
And then there was,
I got the
what else?
Why do I always feel like this game is way longer than I
that,
remember it? Sorry, I was a dick and slow your thing.
The song about automobiles and Lucille.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Oh wait, maybe you do kill these guys here. No, you kill Giant. You kill Clayface.
Whoa.
Woo woo! It's got that woo woo.
Do you watch Viceland stuff?
I knew that was coming. No, I don't. I mean, I used to, but I don't have the channel anymore, so I can't stop.
It's a great channel.
Weed culture is my life.
It's too much with the weed culture, but it's still good.
WCFL.
Okay.
Weed culture for life. Now we're back to the first song from the game, so we know the game is almost over.
Ew.
I always picture that guy like we shoot him and like the control gets stuck and he's like, oh, he blows up.
It's probably not funny if you're getting shot at.
No, I mean it must suck because you're just like you're gonna die, but I don't know. It always used to crack me up when I sit through that. Or the middle school me would be like he'd be like yelling, "Shit!" Did you ever watch that movie with Hulk Hogan in No Holds Barred?
No.
And I think it's No Holds Barred, where he beats up all these guys and he picks up the one guy in the suit, and the guy in the suit like pooped himself because it's Hulk Hogan and he's beating him up. And he goes up to him and he's like, "What's that smell?" And then the guy's like, "Dookie." I don't know why, it just came into my head. He picks him up and holds him real close. He goes, "What's that smell?" And then the guy goes, Dookie.
Dookie.
Yeah. Look it up. Internet peeps. Quickly to the Google
Dookie
machine.
Still used,
Yeah, bro. Green Day. Best album ever.
like 94.
It's 96. No, it's 94.
Was it 96?
No, it was definitely 94. You know why I remember that? Because this is so stupid. We had an 8th grade. I graduated 8th grade in 94. And we had our 8th grade dance, which was, BFD, bro. And we paid. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Every time without fail. And I do it every time in my head, so every time I play this level, you just hear me laughing for no reason. I was right, it was 8th
grade, right?
Sorry, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I have like stream ADD.
Need more sleep.
I know, I have stream ADD. But, yeah, for saying me, bro. But, we paid the DJ $5 to play Longview, and we all got in trouble because we started a sick mosh pit, bro. And one of my friends, Shane, he, was in the mosh pit, and one of the assistant principals ran over to, stop us, and he grabbed Shane by the back of his shirt, and Shane didn't realize who it was, so he just started flailing his arms, and he busted the principal's watch. And he got in a lot of trouble. Uh-oh! He got in a lot of trouble. I never saw him again.
Really?
Yeah. He transferred out. When he died, I don't know.
I only got in trouble once.
He's in trouble all the time.
I stole the password to the computer.
Oh, hacking.
I got the
Hacker man.
got the root password from one of the teachers who typed it in front of me. And it was 3 characters long.
Wow.
All
Security.
lowercase.
Wow. That was back in security,
the
man.
day.
Oh my
And
god.
I was giving it out to people because people would forget their passwords, and I give it to them.
Oh yeah, just take the main one.
And then that person said it to somebody else, and then eventually it went back to the person I gave it to, and they ratted me out.
Ah, scumbag. Well, I guess they were worried they were gonna get in trouble, probably.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
Well, they should have gotten in trouble.
So I had to stay after for a whole week from school to clean the computer lab.
I didn't get in trouble often, but there was my 3rd grade year. Man, I got in trouble every day. That teacher, the teacher that I had in 3rd grade, just had it in for me. I don't know what her problem was. She was
She didn't like it?
yeah, I don't know. There's just something about me she didn't like. She even told my mom that at a teacher's conference. She was like, I just don't like Shaun's attitude, and he's always goofing off, and he comes up with all these answers that just have nothing to do with what we're talking about all the time. So I get bored. I don't feel like talking about what you're talking about.
Maybe you should teach better, teacher.
Yeah. I'm not going to say the teacher's name. I mean, I'm sure she's passed away by now because she was in her 60s or 50s when I was a young lass. So, but I don't want to say her name because, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. But she was not a very good teacher.
Looking back on it.
Yeah. The one that got me was, there was one day where I was leaning back in my chair. You know, you do that and you lean back. So my chair was only on 2 legs, and everybody, all the kids did it. And this girl next to me thought it would be funny to kick the back of the leg that was down on the ground. So I fell. And the teacher saw her kick. Like, I was looking at the teacher when she did it, and I fell. And she wrote me up for being disruptive in class. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, fall. I guess I should have fallen quieter. I don't know what you want me to do. Son of a bitch. Bringing up all kinds of stuff now. PTSDs. Yeah, I guess you do kill these guys. Damn.
They're coming slowly toward you.
Look at us jerking.
They are jerking like crazy.
Never seen two boys do so much whacking. Yeah, boss fight mechanics were not this game's strong suit. I go in a square in a circle.
So they died.
Shaun also used to get in trouble in 3rd grade too, so I think maybe it's just our name or something. I don't know. Final battle! The leader!
Uh-oh.
Now the music's all dissonant, so you know it's bad. I wonder who the last boss is. America? Capitalism? Personified? Suddenly we're in level 2 of Jackal.
Yeah. Banana pillars?
They look like big conga drums. Or djembes.
Djembes?
The djembe. I remember in college, one year, I was a music education major, and it was a school that was all vocal music, piano, and organ. Like, we didn't have any instrumental program. And one year, the one big class where all the majors got together, Music Ed Lab, we made a concert band, so they gave us all instruments, the majority of which we did not know how to play. And I still remember, like, we had like a percussion section, and I would just bang on the drums like non-stop. It was so much fun, but it was like I was so bad at it, I didn't even care. It was so much fun. I still remember, like, they would have student conductors get up and like conduct us through different like concert band pieces for fun. And my one friend Pete would always have to do the warm-up, and he would be like, "Okay, concert scale, everybody." And he would count to 3, and then we were supposed to start. And we used to just mess with him. We would always come in on 2. So he'd be like, or we'd always come in right on 3, or he'd be like, 1, 2, 3, brrrr.
What's concert scale?
It's just a C major scale, but it's everyone plays it in their respective key, because like, it's confusing. But different instruments have to transpose in order to be in the same key together.
Really?
Yeah. It's very
Oh,
confusing.
because you can't tune like a horn. Right?
Yeah, there's no way to tune it, so it's like, yeah. It was so funny. Like we would always come in like a beat early and just like mess it
So
up.
how do you adjust a wind instrument like that?
So you play a different. You play a
No, I'm
different
saying,
note.
like, what if it's slightly off?
Well, for wind instruments, you can adjust it very slightly by its use of your embouchure, like the way your mouth is up against the mouthpiece. So you can alter it slightly, but you can't do like crazy amounts.
Yeah, I never really thought of that.
All my instrumentalist
That's
friends who are
interesting.
watching the stream are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're so full of shit, bro." Shaun, pay attention.
Now say drum?
Might be.
But
Yeah, like Shawnee was pointing out that alto sax, which I'm guessing he played back in the day, is in like E flat, is its default key.
really,
Yeah, and then like I think trumpets are in D or C.
he's shooting cannonballs.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Why does like the enemy leader of this look like some kind of ambiguous, like asexual person?
It looks like
Like I'm not sure if you're a man or a
Aunt
woman.
Jemima a little bit.
I can see that. It looks like a soccer mom or something. Oh, your boys want some M&Ms?
Or it looks like an old Asian lady.
Come into my field of fire.
They basically
got her.
stole Jackal.
They did, yeah. Ooh, dead.
Nice.
We did it, man. See, I think you're right, because the blue guy has the Che hat on, and Castro had that box hat. So it looks like you're correct. I was wrong. All right.
Final thought?
Guerrilla War. It's a good game. It should not be expensive if you pay more than like $5.
It's probably more than 5.
Oh, Shaun, you want to point out that the last boss kind of he thinks looks like Manuel Noriega, another dictator.
I don't know who that is.
He was a dictator, I think. Worked for CIA. But yeah, it's a fun game. I mean, you shouldn't spend a lot of money on it because it's kind of easy. It's one of those games that if you've never, I know this sounds crazy, but if you have someone who's never really played the Nintendo and you want them to play a run and gun game that doesn't require a ton of thinking, it's a good game to have to bring on. You know. Your thoughts?
It's okay. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's just
Mr. Coleman.
the problem it's there's not much to it because of the Uncle Boo Boo. There's not much to it because of the infinite continues.
Yeah, it's kind of a game breaker.
It's one of those games where it doesn't feel like you could within reason beat the game without that.
Yeah, I think that'd be really hard.
It's not so much the difficulty as it is just like the constant flickering and slowdown. It's so unpredictable.
This is an arcade port, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's just like they ported it with the idea of like, well, the game just is designed to be quarters, so that's how we brought it in.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. So this is Guerrilla War. It's pretty fun. We're gonna take a little break and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna play next. Not really sure. I do see Ghostbusters for the Genesis, Skitchin for the Genesis, Trojan, Super Castlevania 4, Mad City. I don't know. We got a whole bunch of stuff that we
down
wanted
for
to
any of
pick out.
those.
All right, so we'll talk about it. And we'll come back in a few minutes with another game. I'm probably, just so people who are watching are aware, I'm probably gonna pull the stream down for a second and then bring it back up. Yesterday during our live stream I did not do that, and I think that there weren't very many Twitter notifications that went out. I think I got like one, so I'm gonna take it down and then put it back up to re-emphasize that we are streaming all day today. And just in case you missed it, this is the NP Game Room, and we're going to be going basically on and off all day, streaming our favorite games and just having a good time. So I hope that you stick around, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
I need coffee.
I need a joint of weed.
I need a espresso.
I got a nitro milk stout in the fridge if you want that.
Does it have caffeine in it?
It has alcohols in it.